You know, when I first came, what I heard was the target was everyone. And I think that kind of summed up Best Buy's approach, which was let's get our name out there and let's get people to understand that we exist. Let's get on mass vehicles like television and just scream out Best Buy's name. And as you can imagine, what Best Buy was about back then was we got the best prices.
I have the lowest prices in town. You know how I do it? I do it with billion-dollar buying power.
We have the best prices in town, don't we, Bob?
We sure do, Mark. Like the Sony T120 for just $4.99 after eBay.
Back then, that's all there was. There was television and there was newspapers and there was magazines and radio. In retrospect, it was all pretty simple. And now it's moving more into a time where the messages that you talk to customers with are much more customized and personal, where you're talking with customers, not talking at customers. You can't control the message. You're part of the conversation. You're part of the thing that's being said about your brand, and you don't get to tell customers what they get to think anymore. Consumers are giving us all kinds of information if we choose to listen to it. They're giving us information on Twitter, on Facebook, on our blogs. It's just an incredibly valuable source for us to glean what people want. So now as we move into today, and there's the internet that has essentially a limitless selection, and we have Walmart, which has rock bottom prices, we have to be more than that to help consumers get what they want. You know, we used to think, they want a cell phone, they want a PC, they want a TV, but we weren't really getting at what was the reason behind that. Customers have dreams, and they have things they want to do in their lives. One of the things that technology does, it can make those dreams come true. And so we framed up this idea called dream support. Technology in and of itself isn't that interesting. What's interesting is how it all comes to life. So if we can create an experience in our stores and our website that shows consumers what they can actually do with these products, that's going to be helpful in helping their dreams come true. When you're in a buyer-seller relationship, when you're in a business called dream support, people tell their dreams to people that they trust. Transparency is I believe, one of the most powerful societal trends that is coming our way. Showing people what is good and not so good about you builds trust. I've got a blog, and on the blog I talk about things that are on my mind, things that are on the marketing team's mind, and I'll show unfinished advertising and try to get people's opinions about what they like and don't like about the advertising. We have hundreds, if not thousands of employees that are out on Twitter and Facebook, and they're essentially talking about Best Buy, talking about what they do in Best Buy. We don't really have an official regulated policy around that. We encourage it. Think about the ability to have the internet in your hand. So when you're shopping in our stores, you've now got the internet and the power of what that can do to enhance the shopping experience. Every phone is now a response device. When you see an ad, drive by on a bus, or you can see an ad on television, or you can see an ad on the internet, with your phone you can respond to that ad immediately. In addition, we're moving more into an era where the products that we sell and the loyalty that we garner are through digital products. Our business in a lot of ways was built on our ability to sell CDs, DVDs, and games in a physical environment. Well, we all know that those businesses and the way consumers consume them are on the internet. We have over 1 billion visits to our websites and our stores every year, and we learn a lot through that. For us to be a brand that's relevant in the future, we've got to live digitally. We've got to live digitally with our communication, and we've got to live digitally with the products that we sell. And the brands that figure this out, the brands that are on this, I think will be the brands that succeed in the future.